What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Observe and Proceed, or welcome to Observe and Proceed, where I observe and proceed to react. And the last video I left you guys off at, I was like, there might be a chase going down right now in LA. And guess what? There was a little later though. And yeah, this one's insane. LA police chase ends in violent crash. Let's just go straight into it because it's insane.
What's going on?
Central. My gosh.
Oh, volume.
Stu, what are we looking at?
Oh, hey guys, I'm sorry about that.
Okay,
I'm
so
kind of multitasking.
This rusty car right here
He crashed.
is in downtown.
There he is. He's coming out. Anyways,
Trying to escape the chopper.
Yes, I understand that. So what's going on is a pursuit here in the downtown area. As you can see, it's very, very difficult
Los
because
Angeles
we have the buildings
Street.
out here, extremely high speeds. What the vehicles
Busy
wanted
street,
can't
by
really
the
tell
way.
you what the original want was, but I can
And
tell
he
you
has
this
a messed up
driver,
car.
Very reckless.
That's
That
like
pickup
a
truck's been fishtailing, been
meth
up on
work truck
sidewalks,
right
driving
there.
over islands and on the wrong side of the road. Very many close calls. You saw another fishtail right there. These buildings making it very difficult to keep an
so I
eye
mean,
on it,
usually when
and
people
that's
go
one of
on
the reasons
chases, they
why
try to
keep
lose the cops
re-engaging
in
that
the
pursuit.
downtown area.
Because the helicopter, the PD helicopter that's over it, also having those same difficulties. You can see this. This is one of those ones where I am very, very sensitive about what we're doing and what we're showing because of the fact that this thing has been so all over the road and all.
Yeah, get out his way. Get out his way.
Like
He's
he's
wilding right now in that rust bucket.
Very, very erratic driving is you just don't want to see this end in a crash, hurting a pedestrian and or even just some bent metal, some people just being hurt. We're making our way back over there. Of course, we're going to get there as soon as possible.
Yeah, he's going in circles trying to lose the chopper.
To talk to you guys, but you can see this pursuit continuing right now, and again, very high speeds.
How did it start,
very,
though? They
very
need to tell us
reckless,
how it started.
And those wide turns. Look at that. People.
Oh, look,
jumping
Skid
out
Row.
of the
He's on
way.
Skid Row.
And of course, LAPD. They're doing what they can, and again,
Almost
they
ran over a bum, man.
because of the reckless driving, and they're
oh.
going against traffic.
Wow.
Yep, we're going the wrong way. And LAPD, you can see that they're not going to go against traffic, so they're basically letting this guy make his way that. And again, right there, you see it, the helicopter above, but even with nobody behind him, that reckless driving definitely continues, and that is what's concerning LAPD more than anything else, is the safety of the public.
That is very concerning, Stu. He's weaving in and out
Skid
of
Row. That's Skid
one-way
Row.
lanes, and then there's a lot of pedestrians too
Third
in
world,
that
bro.
area. And a lot of people who are up on the sidewalk, as you can see. It doesn't seem like that makes any difference to this driver. Look at how he's fishtailing all
crazy.
over the road, and that's when
he's a
nobody
hazard,
is
bro.
really actively pursuing him right now. I'm sure that
probably- I could
LAPD
see
has
how
been
this ends in a
cautioned to
violent
kinda keep
crash,
their
bro.
distance.
What's especially dangerous about this, as
I haven't watched it, but the title
goes and weaves its way into the downtown
The title,
area.
that's what got me into this. I'm like,
Obviously,
yep.
they're extremely
Let's
busy.
get
You
straight
see
into it.
Homeless
This
encampments
just happened a
there.
few
You
hours
see
ago.
Lots of people on the streets
This
and
morning.
sidewalks. You see the vendors
Dang.
as well. And,
Sharp turns.
This is happening at a very high rate of speed on surface streets, and so that's a huge danger there when you have so many pedestrians and cars in intersections.
Yeah.
It is super dangerous.
Oh, yeah,
And this,
Get out of his way, bro.
This driver showing no signs of slowing down or stopping while these black and whites are right on his tail in pursuit of this. Also, this is such a high rate of speed here, so you can't really even anticipate where this driver might be going. It looks like he's going every which way.
80.
Through the downtown area,
Oh
Stu.
my! He's going 80 on these.
That's for sure.
Surface
And,
streets.
this is the reason why they did re-engage the pursuit a couple of times.
Highly
The lights
dangerous.
and sirens at least giving some of these folks warning about what's
Under
going
the
on.
10.
Looks like we're making our way out of the downtown area, which might be a plus. I think we might have some issues getting into the Bravo if he starts heading a little bit more south. That's the LAX airspace because of the fog, but we're definitely going to keep an eye on it. There you go. He's making another turn. So now he's on Washington, so at least we're not going into the LAX airspace. The
He's
speeds
still in
might have
downtown.
slowed down just a little bit, but
Oh!
no,
goodness.
Dang!
Oh my goodness!
my gosh.
What? That happened out of nowhere. That happened quick.
LAX airspace. The speeds might have slowed down just a little bit, but
Right there, right here.
oh,
Oh! And the driver didn't even see it coming. Wow. And then right here, there happens to be a big hole, construction site.
Oh, goodness.
Flipped over. Oh, that's horrible. I hope there's no kids, no pets. But the fact that the driver didn't even see that they're seriously hurt for sure.
Oh my goodness.
Gosh.
It stopped them though.
That
The crash stopped
went
them.
into a basement.
Oh
that
my
is a
goodness.
basement area right there.
That's horrible
There
that
you go,
there's
you
a
got
hole
the
right
suspect
there.
climbing out of the vehicle.
Wow.
Wait, he climbed out the windshield? Hold on.
The
Goodness.
basement area right there. There you go. You got the suspect climbing out of the vehicle.
Wow.
Where the hell did he climb out from, bro? Just like spawned out. Like a Grand Theft Auto like 3 game or something.
Basement area right
Okay,
there.
he climbed out
There
of the
you go, you
window.
got the suspect climbing out of the vehicle
Wow.
and
Wow.
basically trying to run. LAPD.
What, there's
they've
no
gotta be
window? It
somewhere
looks like the-
nearby,
They have to be.
But I'm really
Bro's just
concerned
walking around.
about
Of course
this,
the guy that caused the
anybody
accident
that's
is
in that
not
car, the
getting hurt.
driver, of course. But you can see that it actually flipped over and went into.
He looks like he's sorry about that. He's checking it
It might
out.
be a little difficult to see.
Feels
I
bad.
don't know what this
At least.
driver is doing down there. It looks like he almost wants to go and see if they're like wants to help. But anyways, LAPD's got to be making their way over here as quickly as possible. But
Yeah, he feels bad.
It's an emergency situation right
See,
now.
bro, why the hell did you do all that? You're going to jail anyway. Look at him. He looks Middle Eastern.
Driver.
Okay, there's PD. They're
Okay.
arriving, and of course the helicopter.
Where the hell are you
helicopter
walking
saw
to?
that crash as well. They made that call immediately, just as we
First
saw
of all, go
it
check on
happening
the.
live. They're gonna take
Yeah,
this
get
guy
him.
into
He
custody.
ain't going
Of course,
nowhere. Go check on
they
the
were
person
going
he
to,
hit.
check on those persons in that vehicle, but also making access to those persons. That might be a little bit difficult.
Okay, someone
You
needs
got
to
some
get
of the
to that.
See, these-
boys in blue.
There's
Yeah.
a lot of
How
barbed
are you gonna
wire
get down there?
around this empty lot. As you said,
This-
it
hold
almost
on.
looks like
This is why these chases cannot continue to go on, and there needs to be spike strips, pit removers, all that right away to prevent stuff like this from even happening. And I know there's laws against it, but we need to change the laws. Like, this is why.
it's an abandoned lot, and perhaps they were digging deeper into the ground, or
Oh,
chipped
that
away
person
some of
has
the
not
building there,
come out,
there's
nothing.
A step down, or almost
Hurry
like a
up and
basement
get to the
area
person.
that this SUV then flipped over.
Like, what are they
into
waiting
that-
for?
Into that empty lot, and really scary here, as we don't know the condition of this driver.
And no one's
inside
coming
this
up.
vehicle
Like-
here.
And how many
upside
people
What are
down.
they
were
waiting
inside
for?
the car too?
Yeah, and we haven't seen any movement.
Hurry up,
The
man.
engine's
Look,
still
now
running.
it's
And what we're
smoking.
seeing
Like,
right
what are
there
you
is
guys
because the
waiting
engine's
for?
Upside down,
Yeah.
the oil is getting into the into the
police.
cylinders, and that's the reason why we're seeing that white smoke coming out. One of the officers made their way down there. They are starting to at least talk to the driver, but I would wonder, is this person even conscious?
Right, and they
That was
don't
quite
they
a
don't
hit
seem
and
to
a
care
flip,
much,
and then you
bro.
also
Come
have to
on.
figure must have fallen at least 10 feet into that like you said, basement area, or possible was a basement here when there was a building. Officers going to
Dang, it looks like there was someone in the back
seat
seat that they're talking to.
But fire
Yeah.
department definitely en route. You can see this. What a crazy pursuit! And
To
this is
see
That's
exactly
crazy.
the speed,
what I was worried about.
the speed with which this driver was
Yes.
going. I mean, it was like over 80 miles per hour in some areas of these surface streets in downtown.
But also
That's
how
what we were
reckless he was
concerned about.
driving,
Yeah.
driving the wrong way down one-way streets, weaving in and out of
This is sad,
traffic,
bro.
at one point getting up on the sidewalk. I'm glad he's in custody, but I'm now worried for the person or people who
You're
were in the car
driving,
right now.
going about your day, and out of nowhere, boom!
Me too.
IPBO.
We're watching as police officers sit here, and they are likely waiting for firefighters to arrive here. Perhaps they'll have to get some tools to extricate the
Man, look at this moron,
people,
bro.
the
What the hell?
passengers that are inside this vehicle. And obviously, you don't know the condition of the person.
Where were you going?
They're going to bring in the paramedics and the braces to make sure that they can safely get this person out. We're just praying that the person or person
probably have access to a fire extinguisher, but still, that engine's still running. That's not good as far
yeah.
as the possibility of a
lot of
fire
this is
or
not
something
good,
there.
bro. They
Some
gotta
other
crack
issues
the door
starting
open.
down there. More officers arriving here on scene, and also access is going to be the fire department. They're going to have more tools to make that happen. But again, we definitely know at least the driver inside that vehicle. Violent crash out here, corner of Trinity and Washington. That pursuit suspect in custody. But right now, our biggest concern is that innocent person or persons.
There we go.
inside that
Finally,
upside down,
there's a
SUV.
hero
There you
trying
go.
to do
One
something.
of the officers actually climbing in Yeah, trying to make their way in there. Looks like, okay, so...
Got the keys. All right, he turned the car off.
We want to go ahead and play the video of the end of this pursuit
Look
to
at
see
this.
just how this happened. Oh,
hit him right there too, like right. He hit right where the driver is.
Truck
You know?
slamming into that other SUV as it made its way through that intersection, and
then he spawned out the window.
That the SUV flipped over into that empty lot.
Side actually.
Okay, oh, they got someone out.
Look at that. Drop was about 10 feet.
It's a lady.
Wow, the person is
That's
outside
probably
the
about
vehicle.
10 feet.
Look
Yeah,
at that.
She's outside the vehicle. She
Okay.
climbed out the other side. Actually, Dylan was saying that the
At least she's
was
alive,
telling
you
us
know.
that the
Dang.
driver is out of the vehicle, climbed out the other
Horrible,
side.
though.
So you got her. You
my
can see.
goodness.
And that is in
visibly
California
injured,
plates.
shocked. I
That's
can
some other
imagine.
state.
And this is the thing.
Ain't even from here.
I am sure she doesn't even know what happened.
wow.
Nope.
You know, she is just literally driving and then
Horrible.
broadsided like that. The vehicle flipping over and landing in this basement. It is. It's definitely. I'm happy she's alive. I'm sad that this happened. That's probably the best way to say it. And you can see some of the damage on that apparently stolen vehicle. That's what we're getting from.
Stolen?
from
Why
our
would you
assignment
steal
desk.
that,
was the
Russ
original
Bucky?
want
Like,
of
what?
that, of the vehicle was a stolen vehicle. But anyways, driver in custody. The innocent driver of the other one out of the vehicle. And
Insane,
of course,
bro,
fire department en
insane.
route.
She's alive, and the paramedics can arrive.
Florida at Trinity, you can see the moments before, when the crash happened. You can see her car just.
It causes the SUV to flip over, and
I'm sure officers right now are telling her not to move,
Yeah.
right, until paramedics.
Bro, she
get
can't
on
move.
scene.
Why?
the front of the vehicle where she was driving, I mean, that looks like it's absolutely crushed. So, gosh, it's just so crazy how lucky they are. And there's the firefighters and the paramedics.
All right,
that
they
are
actually got
arriving
here
at the
kind of quick
scene.
because usually it'll take them like 20 minutes.
But this is a major thoroughfare, so I'm sure they're going to be shutting things down temporarily until they get things in order over here.
To that location. But we'll be monitoring the
All
situation
right, well,
here.
let's see some more details here. They don't have any. We need a new legislation. Automatic 10 years added to your sentence for evading on top of original crime. You know, I don't know about automatic 10 years, but if stuff like this happens, yeah, give him 10 years. Automatically. Agreed. Pro tip, let the guy in the helicopter do the talking because the talking head, again, no one likes the newscasters, bro. And I honestly, like, they need to start hiring some younger people that can talk better. Downtown LA looks like a literal garbage dump. Yeah, it does. It does. Only one officer had the balls to go shut the vehicle off. Yep. Yeah, prayers to the innocent victim in the SUV. Liking that. Dude, this is... Like I was saying the last video, I know this is the chase. This might not even be the chase of the week. It was another chase. Because this stuff happens in LA like around the clock. And yeah, here we go again. And I'm sure, I mean, the weekend's just starting. I'm sure there's going to be a whole other chase. But yeah, there needs to be new laws put in place to prevent like this from being a norm. It is the norm. Like, it's always been the norm. Like, it's the laws, bro. We got to get the Democrats out. That's just it. That's just what we got to do. Anyway, I mean, hope you guys have a better day than what's going on with, you know, what happened here. Stay blessed. Please like and subscribe, and I'll keep you updated if any other chases happen this weekend.